time for a status report, sir.
Well, I added in some of that there. Just add a little more extra insulation to that. Now I can put this back in here. And I even added a little bit into there. Got a little 2 layers of that in there. This is where the height of the bed's going to go. And I think I'm going to make it go to about right in here. I was going to cut the bed down a little bit shorter, but I think I'm just going to go with a regular queen size because we have one extra one that it's kind of a foam type one, and I think it'll squish in the corners without having to cut anything. Got that back in there. Got the floor in. Got this floor in. I'm starting with the bed. The bed will come up to here. Have a little sink and a countertop here. This will be the bathroom. Have a little storage area here. Couch there. Maybe a little TV off of this wall that folds out. So I can sit over here and watch TV. And put a little, not sure if the refrigerator is going to squeeze in there when I slide this over, or if I'm going to put it up there. She got to decide if she likes sitting back here or not. I do got to do the roof though. But from here all the way to the back, it's going to be solar panels. I don't know if I can actually do anything up here to this part. I'd love to have a vent somewhere though, but I don't know if that'd be a good place to put it. But I also don't want the solar panels above this point. I want them to go from here back. And 3 solar panels, about 1200 watts, which is the same as I had on the boat. That's going to cover the entire back part of this roof. Really like to put a fan up here. I may have to just do something with one of these windows though. Still just figuring out and making it up as I go along.
Alright, heading in for a status report. Alright, we're back. Ready for a status report.
Most of the aggravation going on. But I got the water tank in. I drilled a 3-inch hole through the truck, which I was nervous about, but that worked out. That's hooking that up now. I got to run all the way to the water heater, and the heater hooked up to the hot water to the shower.
The sink and faucet.
I got the sink and faucet all hooked up. Hadn't tested it yet because I gotta get this hooked up so I put water in it.
So let's talk about the shower. Tell me all about the shower.
Well, I know not to do that way again, but all this wood I milled myself, and then I tried to epoxy this because I didn't have enough room for anything else to waterproof it. So I tried to epoxy this. I wish I hadn't built the thing to put it in, then poured it in, because I had deep pour epoxy, but I mean, it's waterproof. But the floor looks kind of cool. It's dirty, but that came out cool.
And that's
like
epoxy also?
Yeah, I like the curtain you got though. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put another shelf up here for storage and have a little, like a coat hanger thing there. And then, but we got, this will be the bed over top of this. And then once I build this up, we'll have a step right here to get in. Still haven't added the shelves here or here yet, but
we have the air conditioner installed.
yeah, we got the air conditioning put in there. Just come here and show how I got this. This is, yeah, I didn't want to put it through the window, so we put it through the floor. Put a little divider thing in there to make that work. Got the inverter and the DC to DC charger and solar charger. Just hadn't gotten to this yet. This guy's gonna help me put the solar on the roof, so that's gonna be a lot of help when I get him.
Is that the next big project?
Yeah, next big project is electronics. I'm gonna wire it all in. I got our outlets today. So I'm not real sure how I'm gonna do all that, but I know I need one down here for the hot water heater, and I'm gonna put one up here for the cooking eye. And then I'm gonna have one by the door, so if I never need something out there, I got one. And then I guess I'll put one over here by your seat so you can plug your computer in. That sound good to you?
Yeah. That sounds right.
And then we'll make some shelves.
And of course, we had to have
The washer.
the washer machine.
The washer spinner.
Yeah, the washer spinner.
Yeah. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. It will fit right there, but it'll be hard to get to. It may go under here. I don't think we're going to need that much stuff for what we take. So I could probably just slide here, and that way it could slide out. My problem with that is I got to figure out where to put the water.
Well, I mean, you could pick it up and move it, so you can just sit it in the shower when you want to use it, and that way it'll drain out into the shower pan.
Yeah, I can just throw the hose in the shower pan, I guess. Or out the door, depending on where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, it'll go down the drain, so. All right, so electronics and putting the bed in place, and what else is left?
That's pretty much it, just electronics. I mean, I'm going to build some shelves if we have time, but I don't think we actually need them. We go pretty light. I'll have a place we can put some bags over there. The bikes will still fit in here. And then we're still going to have plenty of room. I think if we want to take the sanding boards, we'll have room for that. I might have to build something over these pipes here, though, just so I can stick things on it without messing with those. I'm glad this worked out. I don't got it plugged in right now, but.
Is there anything you're not happy with or satisfied with?
I wish I'd done this different. I could have made if I did this over, I could have made it look really nice. But I think it was kind of cool. I mean, that's went from a tree to that. It's pretty cool. But I'm ready to get. I'm gonna get to see how the solar system's gonna work. Scotty built about the same size system, and his works out really good with air conditioning. So you can run it all day and everything. So this one mine be slightly bigger than his. I just don't know how efficient this thing's. But they say it's good. I don't know. I've seen ratings on it. It's supposed to be good. Bigworth stuff's decent. I don't know nothing about this thing.
And then we can talk about.
This is a fingers crossed, hope it's going to be okay kind of situation. But the little $15 ones worked the whole time we traveled the country in the other RVs. So it's got to be better than that one.
Let's talk about the big sacrifice.
Which one?
The one sacrifice I'm going to make while we're on the trip.
What are you talking about? The coffee? Yeah.
Keurig.
Yeah. No espressos. We can take the grinder though, the little hand grinder, so you at least got fresh ground. Oh, and I got to get the water filter. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. I'm gonna put the drinking water to go right here, but it's on a little spout. I almost wish I'd slid everything over out. I didn't really plan for it, but it'll go right here. It's going to have to stay tilted a little bit.
That should be fine.
But I like the sink though. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but give that illusion of a little extra counter space.
Are we doing cabinets or just?
I like this. This is dump the gray water.
Oh.
If we're in an appropriate place to just dump it on the ground, I can just hit a button. That's cool.
So are we doing shelves or cabinets underneath the sink? Have you decided yet?
Not really. I guess I'm gonna make cabinets if we have time before we're ready to go. I'll put doors on it.
Okay.
We're gonna do that later because I really wanna redo this top.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's a crack right here when I screwed it down. It was bowing because that's one of the boards I milled, and it was not smooth. And I want to do a hardwood one like this. This still needs to be stained, but I like the hardwood. I want it. I've yet to make a countertop out of hardwood. That one inside is softwood too. Mm-hmm. It's pine.
It's holding up well though.
Yeah, it turned out way better than I thought it would. This did too. I mean, as far as the wood with the stain on it.
Yeah.
I need to clean it, and this came out from.
We also still have curtains to do.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do one tonight, and then I'll just take it in and just copy it. But I'm gonna make it to where it'll roll down for the curtains, and then when we need insulation, we could just push it in, so it'll be inside the curtain. And then the what is that stuff called?
Reflectix.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna cut these aside of the windows, and then I'm gonna sew on the inside of the curtains so they fit perfectly. And when we need the insulation, we just push it and it'll go inside of it. We're just trying to get functional.
We're leaving a little later than planned, so we may need the reflex pretty
Well,
early on.
Well, yeah, if I hadn't got sick, we would have been further along with this, but been sick and hurt. But it's coming along now.
Yep.
Now, all I really got to do, major thing, is just hook up all the electronics, which a day or two. I mean, I'll probably drag it out a couple days, but if I stayed on it, it's just hot out here.
Well, and you have to do the
The
solar
only thing
panels.
I got field is
The panels on top of the roof too.
yeah, Scotty's going to help me with that, so that's not going to be a ordeal. That's going to go a whole lot quicker with him helping me. But this, I still need to build this up, and I want to wait until I want to mount all this underneath it, so this will just sit above that. But I left this out. This will cover it up, but it's got a vent out the side, and all of these need a vent too. And a little bit of the air conditioning will come in there, so it'll keep it cool up under there.
Can I just say how happy I am that we don't have to carry solar panels across water?
I've been worried about getting them on the roof. I'm glad he kind of volunteered to help me with that. I told him what I was going to do, and I was hinting to I need some help with that. I was going to get him to help me put panels on, but I think it's going to help me make the rack. He can wear aluminum better than I can anyhow. My gun spools too fast. Yeah, but if it just be cooler during the days for a little while, I can get more done.
I think you just have to get up really early and then rest during the middle of the day.
Yeah. I hope this is
evenings.
cool. I hope this thing works as good as they say it will. But if the truck, it switches back and forth. So if I want to reverse it, I can reverse the power.
For people who have no idea what you're talking about,
Well,
what does that do?
well, this is charged with the solar power, and then this will charge when we run the truck. It actually charged with 30 amps. But if for some reason the truck battery died, I can reverse this and use the batteries back here to charge the truck battery, which is pretty neat. Oh, the little switches for that. Yeah, it's got some kind of settings on here I still got to figure out, but I'll figure that out more. It's getting hot, dark, so about going to break. I do got to fix this thing. I'm glad that thing went in though. I still got a little. Oh, there it is. Oh goodness. There's what I was looking for.
All right then, you get to it.